Imagine a city consumed by flames. The year is 64 AD. Rome, the heart of an empire, is burning. A wall of fire races through the streets, devouring homes and temples. Panic grips the populace as they flee the inferno, and above it all, on a distant hill, stands the Emperor Nero. Legend paints a chilling image. Nero, unconcerned, playing his lyre amidst the city's agony. He is indifferent to the suffering around him, lost in his music as Rome turns to ash. This is the image that has endured through the centuries, a chilling testament to tyranny and callous disregard. But is it true? Did Nero, the infamous Roman emperor, really fiddle while Rome burned? The answer, like much of ancient history, is shrouded in mystery. To uncover the truth, we must delve into the historical record, sift through rumor and propaganda, and confront the enduring power of a good story. Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus. The name itself evokes a mixture of awe and revulsion. He was the fifth Roman emperor, the last of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, a lineage tangled with power, madness, and intrigue. Born in 37 AD, Nero became emperor at the age of 17. His reign was marked by contradictions. He was a patron of the arts, an admirer of Greek culture, and an enthusiastic participant in chariot racing. Yet he was also known for his brutality, paranoia, and extravagant lifestyle. His rule saw the murders of his mother Agrippina and his wife Octavia, acts that shocked even the Roman elite. Nero's reign was a turbulent time. The empire faced challenges both internally and externally. There were revolts in the provinces, military defeats, and economic instability. In the midst of these crises, the Great Fire of Rome erupted, forever linking Nero's name with disaster. The fire began on the night of July 18, 64 AD. It started in the merchant area of the city, a place of crowded streets and flammable goods. Fanned by summer winds, the flames quickly spread, engulfing the city in a fiery embrace. For 6 days and 7 nights, Rome burned. The fire devastated Rome. Entire neighborhoods were reduced to ashes. Important buildings, including temples and the Forum, were destroyed. Thousands were left homeless, their lives upended by the catastrophe. The damage was immense, both physically and psychologically. The fire had a profound impact on Roman society. It exposed the city's vulnerability, highlighting the inadequacy of its infrastructure and the challenges of maintaining order in the face of such disaster. The fire also had significant political ramifications, creating an atmosphere of fear and suspicion that Nero's enemies would exploit. Our primary source for the fire and Nero's actions comes from Publius Cornelius Tacitus, a Roman senator and historian who lived through the events. In his Annals, Tacitus provides a vivid account of the fire and its aftermath. He describes Nero's efforts to combat the blaze and provide relief to the victims. However, Tacitus also records the rumors that circulated about Nero's role in the fire. Some whispered that Nero had orchestrated the disaster, desiring to clear space for his grand architectural plans. Others claimed that he watched the fire from a safe distance, singing and playing his lyre as the city burned. Tacitus himself is skeptical of these claims. He acknowledges the rumors, but presents no direct evidence to support them. He suggests that Nero was in Antium, a coastal town south of Rome, when the fire broke out, and that he returned to the city immediately upon hearing the news. One compelling piece of evidence against the legend is the lyre itself. The lyre, a stringed instrument, was not associated with the music Nero was known to play. He was a skilled player of the cithara, a larger and more complex instrument. Furthermore, the type of fiddle most commonly depicted in artistic representations of the event did not exist in Nero's time. The violin as we know it emerged centuries later. This anachronism further weakens the claim that Nero fiddled while Rome burned. While Tacitus mentions Nero singing about the fall of Troy, he does not specify that this occurred during the fire. It is possible that Nero composed a lament about the fire afterward, which may have been misinterpreted or intentionally distorted by his enemies. In the wake of the fire, Rome was ripe for conspiracy theories. People needed someone to blame for the disaster, and Nero, with his reputation for cruelty and excess, made an easy target. His enemies, eager to discredit him, seized upon the rumors and fanned the flames of discontent. Nero himself unwittingly contributed to the legend. While he took steps to help the victims and rebuild the city, his actions were often seen as self-serving. He used the fire as an opportunity to reshape Rome according to his grand vision, constructing a lavish palace, the Domus Aurea, on land cleared by the fire. This fueled accusations that he had orchestrated the disaster for personal gain. Furthermore, Nero's persecution of Christians, whom he scapegoated for the fire, further tarnished his image. He accused them of arson and subjected them to gruesome punishments, further alienating a segment of the population and solidifying his image as a tyrant in the eyes of later historians. The story of Nero fiddling while Rome burned, while likely untrue, has endured for centuries. Why? Perhaps it is because it fits our image of Nero as a tyrant, a monster who cared nothing for his people. The image of him playing music amidst the city's agony is a powerful one, easily ingrained in our collective memory. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the power of propaganda and the ways in which history can be manipulated. It reminds us to be critical of the stories we are told, to examine the evidence, and to consider the motivations of those who wrote the history books. In the end, the truth about Nero and the fire may never be fully known, but the legend serves as a potent reminder that history is not always as it seems. It is a tapestry woven from fact and fiction, shaped by human perception and the enduring power of a good story.